Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Surviving Mars with the Green Planet expansion. Now, we stopped last time with our rocket arriving back on Earth for resupply. We could have dropped the supply pod, but that costs money, so instead we're just going to send the rocket back as a cargo rocket. I'm really going to need some polymers to finish this dome, so I'm going to buy 30 polymers. 15 machine parts and 15 electronics. Actually, let's go with 20 of each. Wasp drones would be nice, but I already have some. We don't need metal. We might as well send a little bit of food along, you know, just to have it. It doesn't get bad. I have a bunch of weight left over, so why don't we see if we can drop some factories back with us. I could drop a machine parts factory. The polymer factory requires water and fuel to make polymer, and I don't think I'm gonna have a problem with getting water on this particular map. And polymers tend to be one of the issues. Rare metals is worse for electronics, as we haven't found any yet. But machine parts just require metals, and you need machine parts to service many of your buildings, especially many of the power buildings. So I'm going to drop one of those with us. Just launch. Now the rocket is heading on back, and let's restart the time. Now we're still on the dust storm for another 2 sols, so I hope that's done when the rocket gets back. The rocket cannot land until the dust storm is done, and until the dust storm is done we can't really our moisture evaporators and our moxies doesn't run. But fortunately we have a bunch of water stored, and we have a bunch of low storage on this because stuff's breaking due to the storm. Buildings are not working, dust storm is running. While we wait, let's talk a little bit about this here. This is atmosphere, temperature, water levels, and vegetation. Now, these are all measures of how well we've terraformed the planet. Once these get over a certain threshold, we can start to build things outside of our dome. We have a bunch of funding right now because we just got our crowdfunding done. No, we didn't. We didn't get the crowdfunding done. Where did we get a bunch of money from then? Or did we just spend a whole bunch of money? So it just only says this. I think that might be why. I'm confused. Didn't I just spend a bunch of money? Oh well. These are tourists, these are jobs, homes, and drones or people. We don't have any homes, we don't have any homeless because our dome hasn't been built. Let's check our overview here. Sector G1. I really hope that there will be some metal down here that we can extract. Otherwise we're going to be in... Ooh, there's a meteor strike over here. All this area is lower. This is higher. So there's a lot of concrete and metals. This looks really nice, but there's no water up here. So we're gonna have to ship water. Rare metals. We're gonna have to ship water up here, but this is nice. Concrete and metals seem abundant over here as well. But it looks like rare metals is going to be a problem. Yeah, I've only seen that one rare metal so far. We might have to deep scan the blazes out of this particular area to get any rare metals. Some there. I mean, we can always be lucky that there is rare metal in these areas, despite it saying otherwise. See, the rocket has now arrived and can't land during dust storms. This is unfortunate if you have people on board, but fortunately the people can live for several sol in the rocket. I'm actually going to tell this depot to be high priority. Put at least 30 of it over here. That way the drones will now start transferring from here to here. Because it's over here we're going to need the resources. 20 hours left on the dust storm. And we can finally move on. That was a bit of a misplay that I did not get the dome up. I'm afraid that it's going to cost me the milestone. Which is unfortunate because the milestones... Let's see... Milestones. See, the milestones gives us science, and science is very, very nice. And once you get this, this has to come very, very soon after. I should be able to send my rocket back really fast though. So hopefully this will go fast. Let's have a look at our sponsor goals actually. Mission profile, I think that is. Our sponsor goals is to build sensor towers, build a machine park, build factories, have Martian-born specialists, deep scan all of the sectors, which they'll send us a big dome for that, and produce 2,000 advanced resources. Well, it is Japan. They want us to build stuff and have science. So that makes sense. Building's not working. A power accumulator isn't working. Why is our power accumulator not working? Oh, because it's broken and it requires polymers. Ugh, that's
Research
bad.
complete.
Mass crowdfunding done. Gives us more money. Productivity training. It's not really necessary yet. Transport optimization. We might as well click this in. Let's see, this is not missiles. No, they said there weren't anything here. See, now we've planed this whole area. Not that it was very important. It was just nice to do. While we're waiting, let's plop down another large dumping site. Let's put it like right here, where it won't be in the way. And this way they can start dropping rock off over here as well. We really need those polymers. This is how much power we generate. Why do we see how much we've
Sector
stored?
scanned.
Oh, we do like this. We have a bunch of storage. Sector G2 scanned, no resources. That's this one. Yeah, this is basically just dunes. I wonder if we can ramp all the way down here. I know we can ramp up, so we can probably build a ramp up here, so we can move up and down. I think we're going to have a few domes over here, and we're going to have to build a new planetary anomalies. Now, planetary anomalies are these things where we can send out our rockets with either crew or crew. This can send an RC commander. We need a rocket for that. So yeah, we're going to have to get our rocket back before we do it.
Resources
And we can
are low.
get our rocket back soon. I know the buildings are not working, and I know we're running low on resources because everything is breaking due to the dust storm. I am so glad I sent machine parts. Finally, we're just gonna drop it right in the same place so it doesn't dust up everything. And down she comes. There she goes. I like how Japan is all is red, is like pink. And our drones immediately get to work, flying things around, repairing this. What is this? This is research. Oh, that's how far along we are with our research. And this will get built up shortly, and we can start building. Once this is full, we'll just send it right back, and we'll start loading up colonists. We're gonna need botanists first, because we will start a farm, I think. I think we'll start with the farm. We'll always get a ranch later. Pardon my sniffling, I have a bit of a cold. I don't really know where that came from. I was fine earlier today. I know there's planetary anomalies. There we go. And the dome is getting built. Da 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 da! First dome on Mars! Hooray!
Milestone achieved.
Yes, it's suggesting we build stuff. Research completed, subsurface heating. Let's just have a look at the tech tree. Adapted probes. Probes are cheaper and can deep scan. This is quite nice, actually, and more important than the rest of this. So we're just gonna control click that in. Let's just plop this in. If you go over with science and you don't have anything queued in the research queue, it'll just waste the research. So always have something in the queue when you're running this. Now let's get to building. We need homes, education, and research. Let's build a living quarter. No, not a living quarter. Let's build a living complex. Living complexes take up like a triangle of space like this. And I'm probably going to eventually build this entire triangle into a living triangle here. Then we need a farm. We can't build farms, we can only build hydroponic farms. Hydroponics farm doesn't take up very much space, so we're just going to plop one there. I like to build 2 of them, so they'll be in the middle. We are going to need some dome buildings. Let's see, none of this. We will need a where is it? A grocer where people can buy things. Actually, why don't we put all of this nice stuff that people need right over next to the living complex. They will also need a diner and an infirmary. I don't like the way you're facing. There, better. Now, there will be one tiny little bit in there in the middle. We're going to put something nice in the middle, like say a small garden for a tree, so people can be happy. Are you ready to launch yet? No. New special project, launch SETI satellite. What's the launch SETI satellite? Ooh, it gives us a bunch of... Oh, that's expensive, but it gives us 200 million. That's... Oh, it's a repeatable one. What's this? Oh, we can catch meteors. It'll trigger a meteor shower, but it'll drop resources. But it's dangerous. That sounds fun later. What's this? This requires crew. Project Cobalt requires crew. Project Iridium requires a lot of crew. Project Savannah requires not that much crew, requires a little crew, and requires an RC commander. I'm going to do this later. The outcome is unknown, so it can do whatever. Let's see how it's in passenger rockets. Yeah, I'm ready to invite colonists. Why? Some buildings are not working. We know that. We constructed the dome. This is just graphs. That wasn't really what I wanted. I wanted milestones. Next one is first human on Mars. Let's get with that. What's the comfort level here? We can't really tell yet. But we can already do, like, check for the work slots here. This just needs 1 for each shift. This needs 1. And this needs 1. So that's like 2, 4, 6. 6 and 6. That's 12, and we can send 12. Did that just blow a hole in my dome? Yes, it did. God dang it. I don't like when things blow holes in my domes. How much is left in this extraction, in this little area? There's not very much left. We might soon have to... Well, that's because it's very high, so we're harvesting it really fast, but this is filling up fast as well. We might have to move down here soon. Ooh, there's a metal deposit over here. Praised be all of the things. We're going to immediately get to work on that. That means that we're going to have to drop an extractor over here. Our metals extractors require... Wait, automatic metal extractor. And it's high in maintenance. It's really high in maintenance. No, it isn't. It's just high in power. Well, okay then. Too far from drone commander. I don't care. Ooh, and there's a... This was really nice. Let's put it there. And let's make a power line all the way across. like so. And we will move a drone commander out here. There we go. And we shall have to take this guy. What does this need? It needs concrete machine parts. So we're going to grab this and tell it to load resources. Let's load some metals. That wasn't metals that was needed. Please unload again. You need to load concrete until you have, like, let's say 10, 15. 15 is good. Then you need some machine parts. I don't remember how many. How about from over here? Oh yeah, we told them to put things over here, so there probably weren't very many machine parts over there. There we go, that should be plenty. And then you're going to drop them off right there. Whoops, going to drop them off, I said. Right there. Oh. And you are going to move over here. I don't know what that needs metal. We actually did need some metal over here. But there's some metal on the ground that the drones can harvest. So yeah, it is immediately going to harvest that because it needs to build this. Let's just drop a metal deposit. Did my game just freeze? Yes, I think the game just froze on me. There we go. We're back. That was scary. I didn't want to lose all my progress. Set this too high. Oh, we didn't get enough concrete. Not the RC Commander, damn it. This one. Low concrete. Yeah, this is... Some buildings are not working. Why? Oh, that's because there's no people here. Where's my rocket?
Complete.
Adapted probes. That's because the rocket has arrived on Earth. Let's go send you back, and then let's have a look at this. Let's go passenger rocket now. An officer, a geologist, an officer. I don't want an officer. No specialization, no specialization, no specialization. A scientist, an engineer, an officer, geologist, no specialization. There's no reason to import anyone with no specialization. Let's filter a little. Specializations, we really want botanists. We really want scientists and geologists and engineers. We don't want officers. Apply the filter. Now we have botanists. We have 2 botanists. We would really like more botanists. Why do we only have 2 of those? Let's see, you're adults. You're middle-aged. Let's see if we can find anyone who are just adults. It's because we only have 2 botanists more. We're going to have to go with this. Some of these people will not be very happy because they'll be working jobs they don't think they're suited for, but it'll have to do. The RC transport is unloading. Probably way too much concrete. Let's just drop you back in the middle here. But boom! And it immediately starts working, producing metal for us. Hallelujah. This up here is going to be a little more of a problem. We might have to drop a dome here to work this eventually. But this won't be in the way for that anyways. And this, we can just build a little dome complex here, and this will benefit from the vista too. That will be very nice. I'm actually, now that I remember it, I am going to build a landing pad. Let's just build it here. What did the land... I can't remember what the landing pad does, just that it's nice. Protects from dust. New anomaly. It's all the way up there. Doesn't help us. Build research. What did this uncover? Low G turbines means we can upgrade our wind turbines. That is swell. Let's just queue it up. It's not important right now, but it is swell. And I'm running very low on power, so I am going to build a bunch of smaller wind turbines now. I like wind farms. They look pretty. Let's go like this, like this, like this. I know there's no power connection. There will be soon.
Select a sector
Don't worry.
to scan.
And like this. And we will put a power cable. Like,
Resources
like
are
so.
low.
Exploration. We don't have any exploration queued up. We are going to start over here. And we are going to grab this guy. Tell him to go click on this. We're going to build a center tower now. And we're just going to build it here. Actually, we're going to build it here. So we can benefit from this once we demolish that. That's going to be swell. This stage of the rumor, International Mars mission has nearly completed the first human on Mars. Let's hope our rocket gets here first. Two, 100, land. Now we have plenty of power again. Wind turbines does require a fair bit of maintenance. And hooray! The first human on Mars has begun. A new beginning. View message.
And determination. The first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
The next 10 souls will be full of difficulties and dangers, but also with great promises and opportunities. It is now to us to prove that Mars can be a doorway to greater riches and the future of the human civilization. Even the most epic adventures begin with a simple step. I think there's missing an up in this sentence. Effect. The arrival of additional colonists temporarily suspended until the colony proves able to sustain human life. Your founder colonists must survive at least 10 souls before additional people can arrive. Hint, the colony will be evaluable positively before blah, blah, blah. So if we can birth someone, if we can get a new child before, if we can get a child before the 10 days are up, it will be over, the founder stage will be over
New
then.
colonists have arrived.
Let's see, what's the
Crop
comfort
failure
level here?
reported.
Average morale, average comfort is 60. 60 is very nice. We have people working, everyone's living here. There's actually space for a kid. I don't know what the crop failure, no edible food has been harvested. That's
The
fine.
on-site data
Anomaly.
validates our predictive models of the electrically charged dust devils.
That's really nice. Science is well aware of the causes of massive earth storms, monsoons and tornadoes, and yet we never cease to admire the primeval forces unleashed before our eyes. The same goes for the Martian electrostatic dust storms. Our scientists already had a good working model on the behavior of these peculiar weather anomalies on the Red Planet. Now we can refine this model even further. With the current expedition complete, we can confirm their theory, yet I doubt anyone will ever cease to revere the massive dust storms. Gain 2,000 science. Jeebus, that's a lot of science. That terraforming hint, it's telling us about terraforming. Research complete. Martian vegetation. Go away. Oh, Martian, that was the message. Congratulations, you've successfully made the first step towards turning Mars into a lush green haven. You've unlocked the seeds resource that can be imported from Earth. Seeds are stored in specialized storages and used by forestation plants and open farms for planting vegetation outside the domes. Most plants require some terraforming progress to be made. Check out the atmosphere, temperature, surface water and vegetation coverage and the planetary view. Improving these terraforming parameters will improve the productivity of some of the buildings, decreasing the severity of disasters that ultimately may render Mars lush, breathable and covered with liquid water. That's very nice. Arriving colonists, we have a milestone, we've researched things. Ooh, low G high-rises for apartments. Apartments are nice. This is also nice. Drones work faster and... Ooh, that is very nice. I'm going to go with this for now and see what happens and queue this up. Now our Explorer has nothing left to do, so it's traveling. We're scanning. Sensor towers are boosting the scanning speed a lot, and we want more sensor towers because it improves the way things work. Now let's see, do we want to send to build anything inside the dome?
Sector scanned.
A
Anomaly
research
found.
lab will be needed eventually. Anomalies found. Well, it was just going to do nothing for a while. Let's scan this. I don't need a research lab yet. Dome services. An open air gym. An open air gym seems like a really good idea if we want to make like a living dome. And this is going to be a living and farming dome. Predominantly. I can't remember what farming is under, but let's just build this. Yeah, it just requires metals and polymers. Let's build it. Because I don't have any polymers. How close are you to be able to launch? Because why don't we have a look at Project Seal. Send expedition, refueling. Can you send it before it's done refueling? I don't think so. Let's wait for it to refuel, then we'll send it for the anomaly. We can't send any more people right now anyway. Vacant residential slots, disabled work slots. Water requires maintenance.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
That was very nice. RC Explorer, come sit here. Research completed. Load. That's fine by me. So far there hasn't been anything that really stood out to me in the science department. So I'm just researching it as it comes.
Research complete.
Productivity training. Light from Mars. More applicants. This is going to be important eventually. I think I'll pop that in now. It is important. It is actually really important. There's metal here too. It's low grade and there isn't very much of it.
Milestone achieved.
Bunch of this over here. This is actually almost out. Ooh. Why don't I... This is not ready. Milestone. Oh, we produced food. Sol 15. There we go. Send you with this rocket. Anomaly analyzed. That means that you can just... Already done. Sector scanned. Founder stage is still working. It's a very low grade, so we're mining it very slowly, but it's getting mined. Was this average grade? It's acceptable. We don't have a whole lot of food. Oh, we really need to select new crops. This consumes good yield, slow growth, low yield and slow growth because less water. We have plenty of water. We're going to go with this, with a leaf crop and a leaf crop. Red Mars. The expedition was sent to investigate a spectrographic trace of rich metals to the deposit, but found something much more interesting and troubling. After climbing the slope of a huge crater, we faced an astonishing sight. Down below we saw the remains of a facility, clearly a man-made one. The dust didn't manage to hide the rocket landing pads, the spherical concrete buildings, and what is most disturbing, the large portholes in the ground which resemble rocket silos too much to be sure. We can either leave and forget about it, we can leave the site but upload its coordinates in the international database, or approach the facilities and investigate. I think we're gonna investigate. We approached the mysterious facility with apprehension, but nothing bad happened. It appears that the location had been abandoned decades ago. The facility has been picked almost clean, but there are still traces of evidence what happened here. People lived here and research was conducted. The silos are empty, but there are signs that at least 2 of the 5 hosted nuclear devices. The labs are the most amazing part of the facility. Most of the equipment and computer systems were too heavy and unwieldy to be moved out of the planet. A new breakthrough tech has become available. The expedition will return shortly. Breakthrough techs are amazing. let's have a look what we found. We found Martian. Yes, please. That goes straight to the top of the line. Consumes 25% less food. Food is usually one of your biggest concerns in the beginning, and if you can manage for people to eat less food, dearie me, I'm down with that. Did we have another water source down here? We have a bunch of water, but it's average
Sector
grade.
scan.
This is very low grade. But we have tons of water. How much water do we have stored? We're producing as much as we're demanding. We have plenty stored. Actually, why don't we make another storage tank over by the...
Resources are low.
Over by here. Like so. Resources are low on food. We found more concrete. Food production, food consumed. We should be fine. Rocket's ready to return. That is all well and good. Our average comfort is 54. I don't know what the limit is. How can we see why the comfort is 54? Both are allowed because we only need 4 comfort. There's no homeless. Everybody want children. Children will be born. Dome is comfortable enough. Use passages for work. Passages of the service and accept colonists. Why can't I see what the average... Why can't I... Inspect residents. I have a gambler who's a vegan, so she's fine. Don't worry, they'll tell you. Oh, that's... I find that humorous personally, and if you don't, it's not my problem. This one's religious. Shopping and luxury. I don't think we have much luxury, and I don't know if we have much shopping. Social, shopping, drinking, gaming, medical checks, because it's a hypochondriac. We have many hypochondriacs apparently. We have a sexy male and a sexy female. That should mean kids real fast. Hippie, nerd, loner, nerd. Loner's bad. Well, it's not bad now. Let's see. What do we have here? This makes diner, social food, food shopping. Don't have any luxury buildings. Can we afford luxury buildings? Dome services, exercise, social, medical checks, dining, relaxation. Why don't we dump down a space bar? We have the space for it, literally. Oh, but we don't have any people to work it. Oh, right. Then that would be silly. I'll have to wait. Let's prepare for our first kid, though. By dropping in a playground over here. Playground. Let's put in a... let's put in a large... No, that's just a garden. Let's put in a large garden here, next to the playground, with a... Is there anything else we can fit in there? Does the nursery require... That's just residential space. That's actually neat. This is specific residential space for kids. Whoops, like there.
Sector scanned.
Sector scanned, there's methods over here, but it's just on the ground. Actually, that means we can tell you to come pick it up. All. And move everything over here. Boop. Because right now all our metal is like over here and can't really be moved anywhere. Can't really be moved anywhere. But what is the range of this drone command? So if we built a specific metal storage, say here, you can reach it, yes. So if we put this on We want everything. These drones should start flying it over here, where these drones can reach it. The building's not working. That's because this is out of concrete,
Resources
right?
are low.
Or is it because it's been malfunctioned? It's malfunctioned. Oh no. Someone go fix it. Actually, we have plenty, and they'll fix it eventually. We have machine parts right now, but we're going to have to send you back real fast to get more machine parts. You're refueling slowly. Founder stage is still running. What are our scannings looking like? Sure. Why don't we build another central tower?
Milestone achieved.
Milestone achieved. First Martian born. That was quick. Sol 17. That was quick. And with that, it seems like it's a good time for me to put in a cut in this video. We'll keep on planning and building on towards our next objective next time. I hope you've enjoyed watching this Let's Play of Surviving Mars with the Green Planet expansion, and I hope I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now.